Select your heroes.
Taking the long walk to the bounty rune, that's much better. So he's going to try refill bottle. But look at who's coming. Omar might be able to get on top of XM down here. Blood Grenade and Rocket Barrage on the Storm Spirit. And this position for Gyro gets first blood on the mid laner.
Now that's how it's done, kids!
Move around the mid lane. They see that XM is still level 5. They're going in.
Yeah, homing missile focus fire. TP in from Q, trying to save his mid laner. Storm Spirit going to pop the fairy fire and survive under tier 2. And now the turn comes in. XXS, he's here with DY getting on top of Noob, looking at Omar, finding the kill there. And Ducalis, Venomancer has moved in from the top lane. Long migration, and he's going to be extinct in a second. Venomancer, the Invis rune, not close enough. Taken down with a nice vortex of XM, and the reaction from Extreme Gaming here.
XXS, he's trying to get some farm in this top lane, but really struggling. Whenever he gets close, eats a couple of right clicks from Morphlings, eats that adaptive strike.
I'm going to make a move down bottom. Omar jumped on by the Storm. Good move there from him and DY. And Phoenix now has hit level 6. So they've got that potential to have a team fight maybe around one of their towers if Quest goes a little too far. And Gale missing in that mid lane puts Ducalis in an awkward position here. And XXS with the Inkswell.
It definitely looked like it hit him there.
It scraped the buttocks of the Grimstroke. He's much thinner than he appears. You know, the cape. It's all about that cape. Anyway, let's just try and get some practice in to get to that mid game. Storm Spirit with Inkswell in the mid lane. Long zip, the second one in. Ducalis, he's going to be the hero that gets jumped. Does get the Gale out. Now XM's out of mana, so with the Rolling Thunder and Shackle Shot, Storm Spirit took a long time to kill his Venomancer, and he's finished off by Noob. 3 core heroes in the mid lane from Quest, getting that turnaround. And Malik's going for more, but he misses the Rolling Thunder on Q.
Dire's top tower.
Oof, not really worth it. They should also... Yeah, this is going to be the tower. They brought all 3 cores from...
You know, how does Weaver do in this matchup against Morphling, Windranger, Pango?
Oh, she does well. This is type of a game where you are looking to buy into MKB against Windranger, against Morphling high armor.
The jump in.
They
storm into the
damage.
To the back. Blowing up Ducalis, and now a Supernova on the right-hand side as XM
he's
playing
doing
on the
work.
Pango. They pop a ton of heals here with a full wand on Malik. He stays alive until XM gets that additional jump. The DD rune going to work. XM still alive, gets a double kill, finishes off another with Q. Now TA 2000 and Noob, they've got to run. Arme's joined in. The Weaver suddenly says, hey, you're winning a team fight, let me get involved. But it looks like snipe out. XXS with a power shot from long range.
This is what this
Incredible
lineup
stuff.
is really good at. Like, we didn't see the power where they're going in.
A bunch of stacks with the Gyro, Windranger, and Pango. Get them to this next round of items. A blink on Pangolier. You talked about the blink on Slardar here. Going to be important for XXS to get involved with that Inkswell. As XM, XXS, and XINQ moving up top. Straight onto the Pango. Get a grab onto Malik. But Omar trying to turn it here with Noob onto XXS. And Noob just sprinting forward with a focus fire. Plenty of damage through the Maelstrom to clear him out. And a 1-for-1 trade in offlaners.
You'll see them die. Like, Pango, again, from the off lane, he's doing good. We see that a lot of the times. XM jumping in. That's a quick and easy kill for them. So you'll see Pango from the off lane do good. It was Dead Prophet. It was jabs. They basically won the game off of that. Oh, nice deny from DY. But he's probably going to pay with his life.
Looks like it. Surrounded by enemies in his own jungle. Just adding another layer of control there. So Rod of Atos for him. And you'll have the Gleipnir.
Are very annoying. Pre-BKB, you still have some value. TA 2000, again, does have Manta style available, so he can't dodge, but you can't dispel everything. Which blade now finished on XM.
We'll roll into mid.
And bottom.
And bottom. Every lane you look at. Kills galore. 2 down. Windranger is traded out as XM and DY going to supernova and ball lightning onto that Windranger to kill her off. 2 for 1, but it looks like Quest is still hungry. 3 heroes moving into that bottom part of the map, while Arme is unable to do anything about Malik up at top. A waveform into XM bottom. A bit of control, but not enough. XM balls away to TP home, and DY will dive. Gets a bit of distance. And Quest can't really follow through past the tier 2.
That Hurricane Pike. It's a good way to break the distance away from Windranger, but let's see. Okay.
Easy snipe.
Another death of the Collis. That's his 6th death.
Arme dies to Noob and Malik up top, though. That time-lapse 2-second cooldown remaining just gets annihilated by this Windranger.
Pike hasn't been delivered on time.
Bottom looks like DY has got a decent idea here. Yeah, with a high ground observer ward, he sees the Venomancer dewarding. He'll know surely that quests are coming. Trying to back himself away from Malik, TA2000, and Omar, but they've got that surprise Rolling Thunder. And if you're using this from fog, smoking, coming out from the tree lines, the Pangolier, you're talking about him not KBs now, though. We take a look at Storm and Slardar, both having theirs. Windranger just has hers coming on Courier.
Oh, the Collis
is going to be a massive
first
fight.
point of contact, or will he?
TA2000, Morphling getting blown up. Got the shift off, but still dies as the Rolling Thunder goes straight into the backlines. Jinkyu there under the Supernova. TP out from one of Extreme Gaming, just ditching DY, letting him die alongside Jinkyu. 2 supports gone. They got the Aegis kill, though.
That's not too bad.
That wave and farm, but it seems like it is an important one just to try and shift the dynamic of the map. Mid and top both going to start trending towards the Dire base, which puts Extreme Gaming in a much better place down in the bottom right corner to try and make the jump. Not successful. XXS now going to get turned on. BKB not used.
He's dead already.
Blown up. He's dead. That immediate turnaround of Storm gone as well. I mean, what? Extreme Gaming walk into their own demise. Quest just stand there pressing buttons and everyone
He's
dies.
also dead.
It was a team wipe and barely anything happened.
What an awkward fight. Noob was still holding on to that amplified damage. Now they...
Middle tower has
So
fallen.
overload charges. 3 of those.
On a Weaver, that's pretty good.
It really is. It goes out so quickly. With level 25 talent, it's 1 attack.
Yeah. Yeah. That's some pretty nasty stuff. Oh,
Dead.
Oh, God. Say goodbye. This Morphling starts at Aegis, don't forget. So the first life claimed, yes. Supernova dropped. XXS with a crush trying to line it up post Aegis. And Morphling getting stunned, killed off.
Uh-oh.
The damage is there. Extreme Gaming hold their base, killing the Morph and Venomancer.
Good Atos.
Moving on to the Windranger now as well, but the BKB's out from Noob. Turns with the focus fire, trying to get the damage in with a Malik Pango diving in deep. But XXS and Arme get so much right-click power out thanks to Corrosive Haze. They've blown the Windranger up now. Can they find Malik with the roll TP? Looks like he's successfully out.
He wanted the big one. He wanted Malik, but could have easily taken down Omar.
Any stage goes poorly, have a couple of throws mid-game, go late, choose that one team fight where you win it, swing the match and find that fight to get the kills. Now moving on to the Pango to get the snipe onto him, dumping pretty much everything to kill off Malik there. Nice amount of gold going to Extreme, but it's more about the map positioning they now control. Top to mid, all held by them.
Sometimes 6th, it really depends. But Smoke coming out from Quest. Let's see if they can find something.
If they get that scythe pre-BKB onto someone like a Storm Spirit right here. Hang on. Tier 2000. There we go. Has the vision. And a ton of control onto XM to finish him off before he can even react. Dead for 82 seconds. Nowhere near buyback. That's well
a
over a
long
minute
time.
now.
I don't think they're gonna... They're going for it. Ame's not there.
The Supernova. Oh my God, they blow him up. XXS and DY, the pairing here, getting a massive kill and looking for more. Holy shit.
They don't need it. They have Windranger copy and they have Morphling as well. So you have 2 stronger heroes. I want
to move back towards this Roche pit and just hold inside. There's no Roche here yet, though. A minute and a half still yet to go. You've always got to make sure, though. We've got to clear out the waves. This bottom lane, the super creeps are up. Omar frontlining. Rod of Atos into
He got
Storm
hexed.
Zip. Vortex AoE onto the Morph and the Gyro. Supernova down right over the top. Beautiful
He's
onto
doing
this
a lot of
Morphling.
work.
Half HP on TA2000. The chase is on. XM and Arme trying to gather their forces and move forward. Malik and Ducalis might just be the stragglers that they can take down. As this Morph Illusion sprinting in, looking for Malik a little deeper. And this is the Radiant base that the Dire team are running towards. TA2000 in
Guys,
Weaver form,
it's the wrong
trying to
side of
shoot
the map.
in. And they've used him up to crit him down. A triple kill for Arme as Morphling and Windranger The two heroes that barely survive, and it looks like they aren't yet TPing home. TA2000 is poking up in the high ground mid lane.
The thing
Stop
about
hitting yourself.
Itemization, TA2000, he wanted to get Butterfly. You are playing into Slaughter Weaver, but then Weaver has Maelstrom and bought an early MKB because there is Wind Ranger on the enemy team. Jump.
Immediate jump. Ducali dead. Disappears as Extreme Gaming now on the doorstep of Quest's base. Sunray out to heal up Arme. There's now a nullifier on the Wind Ranger.
That definitely needed. Against Wind Waker, against the Xeon discs. They jump TA2000. He's shifting.
On top of this morph thing with a soulbind on him, the illusion's going ham. He's just gone. Obliterated by the dark portrait of Grimstroke, painting a picture here of destruction and death for Quest. Xin-Q, what a god. And yet again, we've got to say, Extreme Gaming just ramping up for late game. Itemization, decision-making, teamfight taking, everything. Barracks all crumbling. Quest, all 5 alive now, but they're fighting into a minute left on the Aegis timer of Arme. Rolling Thunder to start things off. Adaptive Strike Strength pops the Lincolns. And Extreme Gaming, a little reset here to run back, but the AoE Vortex, 3 men caught up inside of it with a sword behind the leash, and the damage out of the illusions. The Dark Portrait goes ham, and Xin-Q picks up a triple kill. Disgusting damage output from Extreme Gaming, as Quest tried to buy back to fight, but there's no Morphling left. He's dead for a minute and a half.
Those dark portrait illusions, 2 of them, chasing them into the fountain. What the fuck is this, Gary?
I don't know, man. 6 versus 4 now, with Arme still holding Aegis for 15 seconds. And Quest, very few options left to give. Another jump with a 2-man Vortex, back in with a crush, and tons of damage out of this Slardar and Storm. Sunray out in towards this new Wind Ranger, and there's nothing left to give. Quest are hiding in their fountain now. A buyback maybe to try and turn on Arme, but your throne is falling. Xin-Q on the Grimstroke, Soulbind again. No Dark Portrait this time, it's just Arme and XXS focusing the buildings with XM. And the throne glyphed, yes, but another 2-man crush will hold them back. Swarm thrown out, and Extreme Gaming, they've got this one in the bag, it looks like. Just a little more damage.
Can't get it off. No time left.
Arme's dead. Quest is still holding on. 2-man Vortex again from Storm. Kills the Gyro off now. Throne is still alive. But with his Sunray and the right-click damage, Xin-Q will turn back on the Wind Ranger and take down Noob. GG called. Quest tap out.
Pretty grim for them. And then PSG Quest, 2000, blanking in, killing DY and Dark Portrait. Ever since that fight, it was all about Dark Portrait dealing.
I think they have to come on here.
A tree. 8 stick charges for him as well, but the lack of bottle refill definitely hurting. While up at top, a glimpse on this Enigma. Arme right on top of Malik. There. Oh, the arrow. That's not enough to hold them back. DY will draw first blood. Would have loved to give it to Arme. Has to take it in the end.
Mirana, not your usual pairing. The things up in the bottom. Who's coming? It's Mirana, and they're also bringing Noob, so 4 people bottom.
Okay. Nightmare into arrow. The combo is coming. Tiny with the avalanche, the toss, the centaur is dead. Xin-Q and TP cancel. Looks like the Zeus there not wanting to continue to get involved down bottom against 4 members of Quest. They're starting to bring the tempo now with an ensnare into another avalanche. Xin-Q in trouble. 2 for the price of 1. And as Quest come down bottom and get both kills.
Then he popped it. He's not close by. Maybe they could threaten a kill onto tower down to 60% HP already. And they're doing the same thing in bottom.
Another attempt. Another kill on Centaur. A stomp. Oh, XXS just about scrapes away with his life. And now the turnaround potential. Xin-Q, he's over the top of Ducalis. Ancient deny, maybe. No, Xin-Q says that's mine. Takes the Bane down, and now a good glimpse into the Static Storm. It's minute 9, and we've got Disruptor, like you said, kind of over-leveled here. Not able to quite finish off Noob just yet. They need a bit more time to take him down. A double kill for the Batrider comes out, and Extreme Gaming, it's their turn to react and respond with 4 members in that bottom lane.
This is a big difference, like losing that XP rune makes huge difference compared to like what Brain.
Pete is going to get nightmared. Just going to chase him down. And there is the nightmare, but Xin-Q's arrival more than likely going to secure the kill. Now, does Zeus secure it? Does the Zeus want this Bane to die in a lot of pain? Looks like no. He's going to die to Roshan instead. Gets
from Xin-Q that has been planted, scouting behind tier 1 tower, scouting tier 2 tower in the mid lane. gives them way too much vision. Every single time somebody gets close, they're like, okay, we know exactly where they are.
TA2000 throws the net at the bat. Jin-Q, Malefist.
Uh-oh.
Drops
That's dangerous.
very low, but Zeus he gets the damage down to Malik. Now the toss-up on Disruptor. The two supports are dead. Nightmare from the side. Ducalis comes along. Nice grip as well. The stomp onto 4, though. And this Centaur maybe can open up at the black hole. Onto the Zeus and the Centaur. TA2000 going to start shredding into the Zeus. And a double kill appears for Noob. Centaur and Sven trying
with another combo.
2 against the world. A Song of the Siren overlaps with the Avalanche a little bit there. And Quest, they want to continue. They've allowed Sven to come out of sleep. The arrow connects perfectly. Centaur in with another stop, though. Back on to the Tiny to kill off Noob. And Arme standing and fighting to this Naga Marana, trying to cleave into them as well. TA2000, he's dead to Arme. Sven! The lifesteal out of the Mask of Madness, keeping him alive. And XXS with another blink. Stomp double. Edge kills Enigma off. 2v5, basically. Centaur and Sven against the world gets it all done. Ducalis might be in a bit of danger. He's come back into this fight, lassoed up by Jin-Q as everybody's respawned, rejoined, and get retaliation.
11 of them turned and try to take 8k gold lead right now for Extreme Gaming.
Yeah, just during that replay, I was watching the minimap, you know, because the Centaur joined the fight, as we'll probably watch Jin-Q die down the bottom lane. But XXS joins the fight, gets that massive stomp, and then he's able to reset and be very patient. He goes and hides in that bottom tree line, waits for like 5 or 6 seconds, sees Arme go in, and Quest are thinking, hey, this is a Sven. We are, 4v1. Surely we kill Arme here. And XXS with that next round of initiation just absolutely pummels them. Upper top lane, Sven and Zeus trying to find the kickoff on Ducalis up at top, as Bane with Tiny attempted to take down one of these Extreme Gaming heroes. 11-6, a 7k lead. Extreme Gaming, very rarely do we see them. Substantial.
This one, I feel like they're not going to let go. Sometimes you'll see them have the lead. Noob, Black Hole, not available for 20 seconds. Omar playing Sin. That's a bit of a suicide attempt.
Yeah, and now the jump stomp from XXS, finding the bonus kill on the Tiny, it looks like. A Stampede going to allow them to press forward with Arme and XM. Nightmare transferred over. A glimpse again. XXS has a blink in 3.
No song in 15.
They know where the real one is. TA2000, he's just about going to get into the fog and far enough away from Extreme Gaming. Did quite heavily.
It's time to go for Extreme Gaming.
He can't jump away. Thunderstruck. The lightning comes in from the Zeus and Disruptor. Noob down and XXS dominating.
Ame will finish off his BKB. Sure, you have multiple abilities that go through that BKB, but still, you can get the jump, try to force one of these bad abilities. UI?
Moonlight? Any reveal? Invisibility is invulnerability? TA2000 with a TP out, flame break. No, that doesn't cancel TPs. Rose-tinted glasses. Well, if we get to 50 minutes, we'll have, refresher shards and Aegises and cheeses and stuff like that. Quest are very good at contesting Roshan. Omar going to get glimpsed and clapped around by Arme and Shin-Q, it looks like. But Quest very good at contesting Roshan with Song, with Black Hole. You talked about the combo there. Like Shadow gets you into position to be able to take these fights. You're trying to get over this lava pool with some magma rocks that you're jumping on. You're just being burnt every step of the way by Extreme Gaming. And they've got to jump in the mid lane. The Centaur, a massive target to kill. TA2000. Oh, hang on. XXS with the Stampede. No, he's not allowed to survive here, is he? They can't let him get away with this.
And Feeble's not going to take
3k
Plate Mail,
HP.
Dragon Scale, Eternal Shroud. I think he tanked like 7,000-8,000 damage in that fight.
We'll see if Ducalis is able to sniff this one out. Maybe stop the smoke in its tracks. Extreme Gaming don't latch onto anybody, but they do spot Omar up at top. Marana getting run at by XM Zeus. 2 leaps remaining.
One
Thunder
leap.
God's Wrath and a Storm Hammer. One more leap, but dead before she can use it. In the mid lane, a lot of pings. XXS and DY in the open. But it's like 4v2 and they're still Q. And they're starting to move into mid again. XXS, 3,100 health. 61% magic resist and 53% physical resist. There's a glimpse here. Nightmare. Noob. We're still going to get tagged up by the stuns and the damage. Arme comes in, but the song will reset. allow Noob to have the grace to get away with his blink. Hard arrives on this Naga Siren, but look at XXS. Straight in, solid stuff, doesn't get the stun.
He got him. He got
Enigma.
Malik.
No black hole. It does come out now, catching Arme and Shinkyu. Malik, with the help of his team, TA2000 turns and kills the bat, but now the Stack Storm and Arme unloads. Naga Siren's dead. XM's unstoppable, and Quest just losing hero after hero. This is turning into a one-way street. Extreme Gaming, they've got this one.
Dispellable, great protection against Tiny's right clicks, Naga Siren as well. I think it's time to try to go and potentially end the game, maybe use some of the buybacks. He got silenced.
He did.
2000, nice reaction time.
All right, there was a Mirana there a second ago. Jeez. Oh my, just crushes her. In. Arme from the south. XXS.
Shows he's in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, blink on blink. Thunder God's Wrath scouts him out. The harpoon into Avalanche. Maybe Noob. Nah, no chance. Arme's on his tail. Mask of Madness and the big old hits. And that Daedalus crit will take down the Tiny.
He's so formed. Want to leave the base. I think your safest play is to play inside your base, go for some tossbacks, try to set things up with the song, which is on cooldown for 20 seconds
Maybe.
right now. Solo.
Oh, he didn't BKB. So DY just static storms now. XM, he's dropping low. The grip is on him, but Arme, oh, the damage coming out of the Sven is just too much to handle. PSG Quest going to be PTSD Quest after dealing with XG in this game. They are being absolutely annihilated. Naga down, 4 gone. Like, do you just call it? You can't. It's an elimination game. You've got to give it more chances. But
yeah, you got to give it one more try,
Man.
but that was pretty bad. The attempt from PSG Quest.
Fight.
They have one
Naga
play.
Siren, man.
Song, try to set things up into Black Hole. That's it. That's your play.
Noob attempting a play up top. Doesn't quite catch up to Shinkyu, while Bane obliterated down at bottom by XXS. Not many chances left. Mirana, Bane, they've got buybacks. Everybody else, 1 life, and that's
Scary
it.
stuff.
Toss back. Sent the Sven in. There we go with the Bloodthorn damage. Arme BKB's up. They turn onto Noob. They've killed up Ducalis. Buyback is there,
Dead.
but Tiny's on the run. Enigma dead to Arme
No
as well.
buy.
No, you're right. No buyback. So this is a very, very uphill battle. Tiny disappears under the big swings of Sven's sword. And the final lane of barracks going to come in for Extreme Gaming.
Radiant's top barracks.
Seen it yet. What are the chances that they land a 4-5 man Black Hole right now?
I mean, the spacing from Extreme is too good here right now. The jump in from XXS, the song. They see the Zeus, they see the Sven and Disruptor. Malik with the Black Hole gets onto Arme and DY. The toss, the move onto the Zeus, trying to kill them off. But there's a turn from Extreme Gaming. The lifesteal back up from Arme. A buyback from the Zeus. Enigma dead. And nothing left here for PSG Quest in terms of damage. Noob and
To 90% physical damage reduction.
All right. Shinkyu is dead. They got a kill, but Noob, the god strength out of Arme. Oh, the invis? Nah, they've got reveal. A double kill for the Sven, and XXS picks up one himself. GG called. Well play shouted out.